This time on Beard Builds, the Postie Bikes build commences. I said bikes. Yes, bikes. Not bike, bikes. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, so just excuse the mower noise, but this is all the stuff that we got from Bill. So in this crate there's a headlight, bucket, speedo, wiring loom, both hand controls, rear shocks, swing arm bolt, rear shock tower covers, swing arm, frame, tank, handlebars, and a really good stock pipe. There's heaps of other stuff in that crate as well. So that's what we got from Bill. So now you'll notice the back of the frame. So see how it's in primer there? Now the reason that is because it was a bobbed frame that Bill had got from somewhere, and he had another frame that was bent at the front, so he cut the actual rear mudguard off the bent frame and tacked it together onto this frame. So what I've done with that is I took most of the tacks off and lined it properly, and then spent some time and welded it on. So I challenge anyone to actually work out where it is that I've welded it on. So pretty good job. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to pick it up. So what I've got to do now is I've got to paint the rest of that frame red. I'm going to redo the whole frame so that it looks Mickey Mouse. The other part of it is I bought a Postie bike so that I could modify the rear mudguard and front mudguard so that it kind of, not really, like I'm not a big Harley fan, but kind of like look like some, you know, really cool Harley tins. That's probably one thing that I do like about Harleys is how they look, but performance wise they're absolute rubbish in my mind anyway. Alright, so that was all we got from Bill. Now fast forward to something else. So after this I'll show you the clip of me picking all this up from Pete's place. So now, the only things that didn't come from Pete were the seat and the rack, which I got off Bill as well. But as you see, everything else here I got off Pete. And you'll see in the next part of the video. So I pretty much have a bike that's, you know, together. I'm still waiting on a heap of parts. So look, as I said, it's probably not going to be weekly videos, but I mean, I'll try my best to get them out as quick as I can. But I've got something else in the works for like an interim type thing anyway. So yeah, I'm going to make a cool piece of garage analia. So we'll get that cracking shortly as well. But like I said, I've now pretty much got a bike that's assembled. I am waiting on parts, so we can still go from there. But now I have a frame that I can modify to actually make a nice long swooping sort of rear mudguard on it, and somewhere is a crashed up front fender as well that I'm going to modify and cut up. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we're actually reasonably close to having a completed Postie and being able to run it around and stuff like that, get it registered, and then what I'll do is I'll pull all those bits off that and put it onto my other frame when I finally get around to modifying that. It's already happening. Okay guys, bit of a live action shot here. We're in motion and on our way out to one of my mates' places. He's probably one of the people that kind of started this little itch and addiction that I've now obviously got very hard. But the beauty of it all is I'm actually heading out there to buy a parts bike off him. So not only do I have one, now all of a sudden I've got two. I guess the Postie bike addiction has bit very hard. Oh well, we'll see when we get out to Pete's place. And you get to meet the man, the myth, the legend that is one Peter Graham. Rightio everyone, so we've pulled up here at a secret location. I'm not going to tell you, but this is what we found out the front. Everyone, meet Pete Graham. The man, the myth, the legend, the dude that knows everything about Postie bikes. As you can see by his swag out the front here, the man is a motorcycle freak. I mean...
It's been working up in my shed.
See, this is why I love having the friends that I have. Now, Pete's probably one of the people that actually helped me sort of kickstart my Postie bike addiction with this weapon right here. Now, this is Pete's chopper. Now, pretty much this is something similar to what I've envisioned I want to build. Now that I have two frames, I can actually go and do what I want to do to it. So, I'm more than happy and more than stoked that I got up this morning, checked Facebook, and Pete was selling his parts bike. So, there it all is there. Pete's done me a wicked deal, and guess what? They were right, Bill was right, Pete was right. Once you buy a Postie bike, it's like a fever, you just can't stop. Pete?
Only ridden on Sundays, never been dropped, pretty much complete. Only a couple of little nicks off the paint, but concrete warranty. When it leaves concrete, it's out of warranty.
But it's not even sitting on the concrete,
But
Pete.
we're about to roll it across it.
Okay, so it goes across the concrete. That's where you get your warranty, and then your warranty's void. Right.
No. It's good to move stuff up out of the shed. Thank you very much.
No, Pete, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're now home from Pete's place. Yeah, so safe to say I'm pretty chuffed. Okay, I'll show you everything I have now. So, the frame on the ground, it's the original frame I got that was bobbed that I had to repair, which you can't even tell now, thanks to me, being a clever ass. So that's all repaired there. That's all the other parts for it. I've got the motor that I got with the first bike. And right, here's all the other stuff I got off Pete. So pretty sweet looking set of cases on that motor. The thing looks pretty fresh. Pete's told me what's wrong with it. Bash plate, he gave me a brand new chain and a brand new spark plug. What a ledge. The big sporty pipe for it. And all the other stuff there. So now I've pretty much got everything I need. That's not going to be too hard. On the way home, yes, Pete's going to kill me. Happened to smash a mirror in the back of the ute. I mean, it happens. But yeah, effectively, like with all the other parts that I've ordered now, I could probably have this thing running in about a week. So we might get one running, and then what I might do is that frame that I repaired will be the frame that I make the long swoopy sort of rear fender for, and the other front fender that I've got over on the bench, I'll modify that one as well so it's got the same sort of profile on it. But pretty damn stoked. Like, I reckon I could have all the parts of Pete's bike together, and he said it doesn't run very well, but he reckons that it'll still run. So I'd probably be able to have it all together and have it running at some stage. Probably not today, I've got a few things on, but I mean, it's not out of the realms of possibility. All right, so okay, so the bike's now all sort of loosely put together. Now, okay, it's still missing a few things, carbies hanging off it. I haven't done all the wiring harness up yet or anything like that. It's just sort of hanging on the bike for the time being. I just wanted to quickly just sort of assemble it, see where I'm at, and then that way I can make a list of stuff that I'm still going to need or still require. And then I can go from there. So, yep, things I'm going to change. Now, it's got a new plastics kit coming, so it'll have a brand new down tube, your airbox cover, and all your electrics covered there as well. As awesome as it was that it come with an ignition switch, I've got a new one of them coming because I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but that key's got a fair elbow in it, so it's obviously not the greatest. After my expedition getting it home today, popped a mirror, so I'll have to get a new one of them. But apart from that, now the head stem's not in there properly or anything like that, but needs new fork boot gaiters. But like I said, now I'm at the point where I can make a list. Now, this isn't just going to be a 1 or 2 episode type deal. Now, I've got one that's together, and the whole plan is to get it all together and get it running. Then I have everything I need to put into my repaired frame once I get that repaired. Like I've done the repair here and welded the bolt tail back on it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to modify this fender so it comes down, it's got a nice swooped tail on it, and then I'm going to do the same with the front fender as well, so that way it's going to make it look a wee bit cooler, put a different set of bars on it and stuff like that. Now, I'm not quite sure, like yes you can see like an indicator, stuff like that. I do have another set of bars with indicators on them, so it's like an earlier style type deal. I was thinking about putting them on here as well, so the indicators are up out of the way. But as you can see, yes, it doesn't have a factory pipe on it. I do have a factory pipe, a really good one, that I'm thinking about putting it on there, but it's just more the fact I just want to put that on there so that it's there. Can you stop, please? So yeah, look, I mean, it's assembled. I mean, I don't have the foot pegs on it either at the moment, but as you can see, it's pretty loose in the front end. But yeah, we're assembled. So next I'll finish up actually putting it together properly, and I'll make a list of stuff that I need. Okay, that's going to be it for the first episode of the Postie Bike. I mean, I'm kind of stuck now. I'm waiting on parts. I mean, I've got one of the bikes together, sort of roughly, so I could work out exactly what it was I needed, and then, yeah, I've got to wait for other bits to come. So, yeah, look, I mean, like I said, it's not going to be weekly videos with the Postie Bike having to chase stuff down to get it sent to me, but, I mean, it is what it is, and we'll move forward from there. Look, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get the bell on. Ding! And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much, guys. See you then.